Some people called it the greatest love story of the 20th century.
It is the world's greatest romance because it's told on this huge global stage. You know, it is a king who gave up an entire kingdom because he was so in love.
For someone to give up such an illustrious and powerful position, I think I was really fascinated to try and understand why someone would make that sacrifice, and I think that the rest of the world is too.
Happy birthday, Wee. Too sweet.
Wallis and Edward.
I think it's really about how much you would give up for love and how much you don't need to. How important it is to have a sense of self and have an inner life as well as sharing your life with somebody else.
I don't understand your obsession with the Duke and the Duchess.
Little girls love fairy tales.
How do you know they lived happily ever after?
The movie is told through the eyes of a woman in New York in the mid-1990s, Wally Winthrop, who is in an unhappy marriage and has a possibly unhealthy, but certainly an obsession with the story of Wallis Simpson and King Edward.
Well, the clever thing about the script is it takes this story, the umbrella story of love and sacrifice, and it sees it through this modern day character's eyes, Abbie Cornish's character. And hopefully it makes this other period story seem much more accessible, you know, but because we're seeing it through Abbie's character's eyes, hopefully it will be able to draw the audience in a little bit more.
Doing all the research I did on their story was really helped me create the story that Abbie Cornish, the character that Abbie Cornish plays, because I felt like it was important that the story be seen very evidently through another person's point of view, because I do believe that truth is subjective.
The whole world turned against her, but she never backed down. She survived.
I think perhaps the most challenging part of it was the time span that I was playing it from 26 to 70, keeping check of where we were within that, rather than the challenge of the ages, which was also challenging and interesting. More so was the challenge of keeping check of exactly what had happened and where we were in the storyline, with which Madonna was incredibly helpful.
I think she's very hands-on. I mean, she was, she really mopped in and worked hard to get the performances out of us that she wanted, and she also, knew how to get what she wanted from the crew. And visually, as you said, she knew exactly how to achieve that as well. It's great. She was very, very clear and very strong.
She's got an absolutely amazing visual eye. She's got a great vision for the story she wanted to tell. She was incredibly passionate about it, and that was very infectious.
You can do whatever you like, go wherever you want, but whatever you do, I'll follow you.
I thought, wow, two things. What must it feel like to be loved that much? And also, was their romance was it so happy, or did they find themselves in a kind of, I don't know. They lived in exile after they got married for the rest of their lives, and so there must have been something really painful about that too.